Ndị ba anyị ekene m unu. Unu ma na onwere ife a na-akpọ ịdị Igbotic. And taa mụ na asị Igbo niile. Ọmalịcha nwaanyị ọdịụkọ dị na mba Ebere Ukaga. Anyị na-abụ ga-akpa maka ife a na-akpọ ịdị Igbotic. Nwa ọma?
Sir.
No.
Thank you.
Nye ka isi acha.
Chim.
Apụ n'anwụ.
Enenebe
eje ọlụ. Tomato juice. Ugegbe oyibo. Ka m kwụsị ebe a before ndị a ewo line niile. Ịma ha ezuo my pick up lines. Bịa use wezie ya. Nna agwazi gị ọdịzie ka.
Ọdịzie pants, you know. Chai.
I'm jide nwa nọ.
Mayo.
Nke ịbịa na studio m taa.
Abịa m ije one question.
Okay, jụọ ka m nọ. Because no.
KB girl, the 14th of February.
Anọ mbe m.
Oh, ashe.
Anọ mbe m.
Mayo.
Anọ mbe m na-ekpe ezigbo ekpere. Na fire prayer, na si ai ife ọbụla na-eme ka this country ari gị ilu. Ọ bụrụ na Valentine, ọ bụrụ na ife ndị a na-eme ka Chukwu kagbuo ya.
Ka Chukwu kagbuo ya. Chai.
Man, I'm in love with this country too much.
In love, right?
I love Nigeria. No, not Nigeria. But I was my Valentine.
Oh, he was your Valentine.
Jesus is my Valentine.
It is well.
And we'll go bigger.
I was waiting for you. It's so embarrassing that you just let them know that when he jumped water. Like, it's so sad. I waited for you. I actually did.
Shame me, woman. And don't worry, Valentine is every day.
Oh, actually,
as an Igbo man,
here, I'm not bugging one side.
I'm an Igbo man.
Which Guinea
I'm Igbo, a titled Igbo man.
Guinea
And in our way, as Igbo men, we don't do things the regular way.
Really?
Yes.
When they got treated one before you made wedding.
No, you sometimes. Oh, no. Na tokwalo ton if you see on aba yota that one says
so well there is a
mana if I try ku maketa bu Igboticness,
yeah,
and asa ibu one person mmadụ onwe onye gwa am this thing say no ga na your page. No gacha na your page ni anya udi ebe na esi foto udi ebe na travel na aga no man udi mmadu gi ya na asu Igbo nsi this is the queen of Igboticness. And if was I chọ ekwu bu na o nwelu ndị na-ewu Igboticness as a way of a command on. I say, you are too Igbotic, look at your tongue. You are saying L for Aria, doing this and that. Mana, a lot of people also take pride in being Igbotic. Yeah. So a lot of people now like, it's thing of pride to a lot of people. Actually, from your own perspective, Kefe, that's Igboticness mean to you? English,
I borrow my mother's tongue, I borrow my father's tongue. You know, in here about language, I be better saying. Say this is English. So now imagine there was no English. And for me, that Igbotic tongue is so sexy to me.
Hey.
Like I love it.
Hey.
You know, have you seen the Achalugo movie when the man was like, you know, when the other lady was like, you know, you're too Igbotic, da 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 da, and that Igboticness was what made it unique about him. So, being Igbotic to me, I feel like is uniqueness.
Yes.
It makes you different from every other person. If you go to China, you are forced to learn their language. You go to Asia, hey, you got Morella, go come. You must want to learn one or two. No, yes. So why can't we be like that? So it's not about local or not local. When you come to embracing your culture, and you don't even have the tongue, Save, I don't even see you as an Igbo person.
Yeah, all that tongue.
All that tongue. That all that tongue.
Hey.
I the difference of it. So you don't have to. No. That is what makes you unique.
Child.
And being Igbotic is sexy for the men out there. Trust me.
So you like an Igbotic man?
I love a traditional man.
That means you love me now.
Hey! Fake love.
Real love.
Next! Next! Forget. You know what's love? Separate.
Why? Abume loving.
On Valentine's Day, you didn't even call me.
Chai.
You didn't even check up on me. Like, I was just on my bed crying.
Chai. No, don't worry. Well. With me, every day is Valentine.
And so what there? I got today with Valentine now.
Tomorrow.
Jesus. So why there?
It's not the mad kita. Now they're more proud of their Igboticness. Or are we just being loud? Do you think we are actually really, really proud of, this our Igboticness?
Are you talking about on social media or reality?
Everywhere in reality.
I think lately, a lot of people have actually been trying to speak Igbo online.
Yeah.
And I don't know what happened, but I just feel like the universe, I don't know, but everybody now that speaks Igbo try to infuse it or try to put it out there that, I can speak Igbo. But I want to say something, because all name otanisha si Igbo ofuma. So ya bishimu aya. Asula ya ka yoga shigi so the Igbo, ya dizika okay because so say in water. But everything else was in English. Then yeah, this can see for none of that's in water ki ukuru that's in Isola Igbo. I feel like that Igbo culture, that Igbo tongue, that Igbo tradition is actually very unique. See, we don't know what we have. We don't know what we have. If Igbos can actually say, you know what, we're going to create our own community in terms of media, in terms of hosting, in terms of radio, in terms of TV shows, trust me, nobody won't get beaten with that thing. At all.
Nobody can even
Nobody can beat that thing. Go and learn how to speak Igbo.
Hey, what do you say so now? Oba. Like, hey.
So a lot of people, I'm not gonna lie, a lot of people do it just to get that recognition that yes, Hana Igbo. Meanwhile, they're not actually solar the Igbo. Yeah.
So do you think that some of them they use it to chase the clout?
So I won't say clout because speaking Igbo will not get you clout. It will only just make the people that understands it value you more.
Okay.
You can never mention clouds when it comes to Igbo. We're too big on that. We're too high. We had the clouds. When have you ever seen an Igbo person have all these clout issues? Have you ever seen an Igbo person get involved? Like check it very well.
We are too classy for.
Set your camera. Ya su Igbo. Call one K. Set your camera. Call one K Igbo. Eme part 1 and 2. Blog as opposed to where check go do the records. It's not there. So I think what you might want to say is that people that speak Igbo, are they doing it to feel among, or they're doing it genuinely that they want to embrace their tongue, they want to embrace their culture? That is where I'm going to tell you that a lot of people just want to say it for saying sake, not like they really, really want to speak Igbo. Somebody else will master. Okay, after master, what next? So there was one trend now, master clock it. So once it was more like a trend. That is when you remember that there's a word called umasa. Do you get? So it's more like they try to hop on a trend that has an Igbo thing going on. So yeah.
Yeah, but in that ways, as far as none, it pushes the culture, right?
That's what I'm saying. Soya forma. As long as it's soya forma, we're good. It's pushing the culture.
Yeah, only venture again. In as much as and with this consciousness, and with this Igbo consciousness of today, and a lot of people are buying into it. A lot of people are not even buying into it. A lot of people are, embracing the fact that Igbo Amaka. A lot of people now create different Igbo contents and all of them, and it's so beautiful to see. Mana, you now see, you notice here a lot of things. You see that there is a difference between the way the Igbo people of these days and the Igbo people of the former generation, that's our parents' generation, behave, right? A lot of Western, civilization, and mentality, yeah. Abatago na the whole this thing. Let's take, for example, an Igbo man of old a traditional, even of today, a cultural Igbo man can marry more than one wives.
Okay.
Yes. It's not against the Igbo culture.
Yeah.
Can marry more than one. But like in today's world, if you talk about marrying another wife, polygamy is like abhorred in a lot of places. So looking at this example now, what do you think the two different generations, do you think is making it better or making it worse?
Okay, so first off here, if we can marry more traditional men, if ladies can actually pay attention to more traditional men, there'll be lesser rate of divorce.
Oh, okay.
And then another thing is, a lot of people, a lot of us, a very good mentality in Docha, hold that now we're not living there. Our system is not like that.
Okay.
Our mentality, our everyday life is no way like theirs. So adapting only the culture or adapting only the mentality is not enough to change something that has been there for long.
Bam.
Now, you being an Igbo person, now you're trying to divert into having some certain mentality. If you want to propose, you want to kneel down. Who brought that mentality of kneeling down to propose to a woman?
Oh. And Chief Peter Doshiku, they dragged him from here.
That is the thing. Now they are trying to, because of mentality, what they read and everything. Now it's not. I'm not saying it's not cute. It's cute. I want to be knelt down to propose to, but achiku omenala, achiku culture, achiku tradition. It's never there. It's never there. Just like Emunwa. Who told you that you need to lie down and push? When back then in the days, go to Hashi Monwa. Seamless, easy, but now which is still these people's mentality. This is still their idea. So for how long are we going to actually sit down and say, okay, now you see where people are like saying, why I'm not against you being a career woman. Mana, do you by any chance think that you want to get married to an Igbo man that would want you to be at home, be a wife, do all of those wife duties? Manamba, only you get that one, but talk with him 9 and 9 before I'm why. So I just feel like, yeah, there's civilization, right? But let's not still take away that culture is beautiful. If we can actually get married to more traditional men, divorce will be lesser. And again, the men are also not leaning to their culture as well. The men are also chasing those things the Westerners are doing. They are also not paying attention, because tell me why you would marry a woman under 6 months why you could local divorce. Back then in the days, when he men at one meeting at one but now there's not even room to think that, okay, there's something that can be done. Oh, I want a divorce. Give her a happy home. It just goes like that. A lot. If when I just stop, I go part 2, yeah, because a lot of things that we've adapted that is not supposed to be so.
So from what I'm getting that you're saying now, brother, a lot of our men are actually, portraying to be traditional Igbo men, cultural, like, pushing the Igbo culture, but the main thing that is in the Igbo culture,
yes. For a man, they are also running. It's just here the car also man abo. Omuwa is getting it wrong. The men too are getting it wrong. How many men now can come out boldly and tell you that I'm okay, I'm okay, they know like close work is some things on again mefu. Oga can so, Oga can disrespect. He can't even lay a hand on a woman. He can't even talk. Like, Ogadiaka, he's too big and mighty for that.
Jelle.
Look at her like this. Give one woman on. Give one woman.
Hey, for what?
Exactly.
And titled Igbo man like me.
Do you understand?
No. I would not be caught doing that. Exactly. But that's still, you know, that's the crux of, you know, the matter here, because a lot of people, right? We've seen people who, oh, Afam Bonyenka. Like, I'll drag myself to Mayor of Nnewi, right? Igbo man, proud Igbo man, Igbo lifestyle creator. You see this other one, Onyibo, proudly Onyibo. It's, all these things are very good. Mana, it's really not just enough.
No, it's not enough.
To be answering all those names.
Oh,
without
exactly.
Emma, like, and Ineme, the things that
practicing
those things, yes,
yeah.
practicing what those things, you know, come with. And if I wife name be lying, if I'm also dragging myself. So before you drag me, I'm dragging you on when I'm Navy and don't will to the Navy see me, right? Map that's na mo mayor of Navy. Biane meka onya house.
Thank you. Do you get when you already see yourself as Otwa? There's some things that you you just automatically know that, oh yeah, why? This is her nature. Like as a titled man, even cheating, an Igbo proper titled man don't cheat.
Okay, but we marry.
We marry, that's what I'm saying. Instead of umwagaga, na eme konekone, I rather go and get another one and come back home. Okay. That is where that you can marry more than one wife comes in.
Yeah.
And Igbo like on the caro. I'm in those movie back then in the days. Oh, I had abomination. Negidere mazi with oyenka at one meeting. You know, maybe they suspend them from coming to certain places. So that's the type of mentality that, you know, that we grew up knowing that it may your daughter aga punish make. So they would protect their pride, and Igbo man's pride is everything to him. His name Ugoya. So he wouldn't want to do anything to dent himself or his name. When he got from okay, on way mind, the signal were a side chick. He did proud of it. Chineke got one in Jesus' name. He got.
Submission.
In a cheat.
No, I'm a very faithful man.
Mayor.
Before you and me.
Oh,
I'm a very faithful man. Before you and the camera crew.
Oh my God.
I'm a very faithful man. So, what makes you feel the most connected to your roots?
Oh my God. That question hits. What makes me more connected to my roots? I think maybe because I grew up in the village.
Oh, you grew up in a village?
Yes. I grew up with my grandmother. I did everything. Ana simba ne me moneto. Ikwa chichi, shuri pompo, iswano, iye gari, you know, fried gari cassava, harvested it, planted it. So those memories make me who I am right now. Those experience, they make me who I am. And I don't know, I'm just a lover of Igbo. I love the culture. Igbo Blana ko Chris Brown. And Igbo Blana ko Osadebe. I would react more to Osadebe. I would react more to
my Chris White. Yellow.
Hey! So it's just in the blood. Sometimes I try to, at some point I was like, Ebere, are you really doing this because you think it's paving way for you, or you think people are getting to know you for it? Are you really doing this because you want to do it, or you're doing it because this is... And I just realized that I'm actually doing it because this is me, because I love it. Do you understand? That's why if you meet me in person, before I speak, go to come, ask unless I just choose to be on my element, like I just choose not to like do all of those things, but like when I want to speak.
When you do not want to be in your element, super. When? When I forgot to see a sound, no, but so much cool okay. Because onwelu odi onwelu otu obi na dem na no December anytime you step foot na Anambra, whenever either I am driving like pass through Anambra State or I enter Anambra State, only this apatoyi na this sense of pride in the as a son of Anambra State.
Do you understand?
Hey, that like I don't make glaze on him. Nah, like hey, on our total.
Exactly.
It's a thing of pride.
Like anytime I go back to Lagos, there's this song that anytime it plays, it just only me kambuko for like Lotawa.
Kai, the song.
Ijawele by Flavor.
Hey,
I think last time I came here, they asked me my favorite song. I think that was the song I mentioned. Yeah. So that song just gives me peace of mind. It's just giving me like you're just driving around the east, no. Igbo is too sweet. I've not seen a culture like this. I've not seen a tribe like this.
At all. If I Igbo Amaka, the people the first person
that thing. He saw something.
The person with foresight. Igbo foresight. Because
just knock Igbo Amaka.
No, it's not something you just sit down and say.
You can't just say it like that.
Inspiration from God.
Honestly.
Yeah. So
I want to ask you a question.
Okay.
Yeah.
Throw it to me. Hit me.
Okay. Do you believe in tradition?
100%.
You believe in Omenala?
100%.
So, do you think that a lot of people who are Igbos that are not traditionally practicing it are not purely Igbo, in the sense that when you are an Igbo man, you are there's what we call chi. Chimado. Then Ikenga. All of those things. Now there are Igbo prominent men that is their belief, that they are rooted to that point. And now there are Igbos who also just Igbo, they don't believe in tradition.
They just
say it's alo, it's abomination. So does that make them a true bona fide Igbo, or is just still keeping them on a surface level?
What qualifies you to be an Igbo person is being born into an Igbo family, right? You are an Igbo person, you are from any of the states, even the ones outside the southeast. Your family is Igbo, your family has Igbo ancestry, right? That's what qualifies you, like, to the best of my knowledge, right? And that's the main thing that should matter.
Okay.
Right. So everybody with freedom of association. Right. I might choose to be a traditional Igbo man. I might choose to imitate tradition to the core. If wherever I'm not now, you will not see me in a church. You won't see me in any other setting than in my house. No bim.
No bim.
No bim and me ekpeluchim. So I might choose to be that. I'm still an Igbo man. If I want to be Igbo, but I'm not even associate myself, but I was born in an Igbo family. I am still Igbo. Because at a point in your life, you will get a revelation, right? You come to that point in your life where you don't need someone to explain to you the reason why you actually need to do this thing. Yeah. All people who are Christians that go to church, they pray to God. They pray to the Christian God, right? Because all God, they go pray to God the Christian. They pray to God the Christian way. Sorry.
Yeah.
They pray to God the Christian way, right? But still, they believe now. They believe in giving Caesar what belongs to Caesar. Right, so whether you are praying to God in a Christian way or praying to God in the Igbo traditional way, you are still praying to God. You are still an Igbo person. The difference, because the tradition and the Christianity is religion. Manomenal is our way of doing things. You do things the Igbo way.
It's culture.
Culture, yeah. So imezi ibiazie bulo onye Igbo. Na-emezi ka onye chọrọ ịkpọ afa. Ịmalụzie oke ịkpọgo onye. Ịmalụzie Now about cancel
I think I'm tribalistic.
Can you let me ask you?
I don't know.
Can you actually be like a proud Igbo person and not be tribalistic?
Right.
Proud that as in not just being I am a proud Igbo person,
So
but someone the only the very
Mayo.
outspoken
Mayo, are you tribalistic?
So let me answer this question.
Mayo, are you tribalistic?
Okay. Okay, I would not say that I am outrightly tribalistic, but I believe in Igbo first.
Okay, that is actually what I also meant when I said I think I'm tribalistic. So we're both on the same boat.
Yeah.
I'm just looking for who I'm gonna drag together with me. because that thing just came out like I'm tribalistic, and meanwhile in my head I just mean like I would prefer being Igbo over and over and over and over again.
First, I'm an Igbo man first.
Before anything.
Yeah, so if you are
it's
proudly Igbo and you are Igbo first, and
automatically you're already tribalistic.
But it's not
like in a bad way.
Not in a bad way, but you are the good kind of tribalist, not a bigot.
No, not like the good one that will say, no,
Igbo Amaka or Igbo
nothing
first.
like my Igbo.
Igbo to the world.
Igbo to the world.
Abu na mabu onye Igbo. Amayi. Eku no onye aburo onye Igbo na emegene. Onebe. Alele. So, that is it. We are not tribalistic.
We are not tribalistic.
But we are proudly Igbo.
But we are proudly Igbo people. Yes.
Igbo Amaka. So yeah. Wife and charge. Wife and about gatekeeping.
Okay.
That is like this Adjua now. I is before I zanka. Ndị na-asị Emara asụ Igbo, Igbo onye Igbo. Mama tell me say I be Igbo. Igbo Lagos Igbo. Abuja Igbo. America Igbo. You understand? Gatekeeping, a lot of people tend to gatekeep the culture, right? Only a lot of people know. Now maybe when they travel home and they were born in Lagos or born, elsewhere, and when they travel home and they want to be with their family members, and some of them are some people know back home here, and the rest of that. Do you think that people think that doing that they are pushing those people to go and learn, right? Meanwhile, a lot of people feel like when you do that to people, you start telling them, onye nke abu onye azu Igbo. If I na my side, if I na ndị azu Igbo, nwekwa ndị wu mahasi na ha bụ ndị Igbo, and all of that. So they think that they are pushing them to learn.
Meanwhile they're discriminating or trying to isolate themselves. Yeah. Okay, so I won't outrightly say that it's good, but automatically, I'm speaking from myself as Ebere now. If I meet you as a man or a woman and you are Igbo and you cannot speak Igbo, all got the 100, all about half I go down. Like 50 is gone. So that 50 that is left now, I'm now going to use the grace of God to cover it and plaster it and try to act all right.
It will not work.
It will not. Do you understand? So but sometimes why I also not say it's the best thing to do, because sometimes it's not their fault. Most of them, maybe they were born outside or they never return home. Like, a lot of things has happened back then. It's no longer like that now. Like, go to America, there are schools where you have to learn Igbo. Like now, other people embrace our culture more than we do.
Yeah, true.
You go to the streets of UK, America, London, Canada, you see on African days, you see the schools, they try to represent their culture, but they don't know how to speak it. But they're so eager. You see them, they tie wrapper, they try to wear the beads, they try to practice it, but they're not, they're not really, really, really getting it because their parents must have failed. by not teaching them while they were growing. So now that they are grown, tell me, is there any institution aside those ones I'm in a university of speaking Igbo, which in the modern days right now, who is ready to teach you that? So
and it's even harder learning
it's
when
even
you're
harder learning now that you're an adult.
Than
But I prefer to tell you that your mommy said you're Igbo, so you go and learn Igbo than to pet you. Honestly, I won't, because I feel like we all want to speak English, right? Yeah. Hi, the people now they're doing the roadman accent in the UK. Do you know that accent?
yeah.
Like the you know.
Yeah. I'm
like you know.
in honey
So now look at how we pay so much time and attention to learn those languages. Imagine you just randomly just go to one, Facebook, because I know there are a lot of people on Facebook that do a lot of those things. Just randomly just pop into there and just want to learn something. From there, we want to learn English more
than that's true.
When I was growing up, I didn't do my secondary school in Nigeria.
Oh, okay.
Right? So I did it outside Nigeria, and whenever there's issue in school, my auntie got me on the phone, because I was with my auntie more than I was with my mom when I was outside Nigeria.
Okay.
Because my mom was not there, so it was my auntie, which acted like my mom, Esther Kelechi. Shout out to you. So now,
shout out to her.
So if I want to explain myself, maybe she's like, hey, what happened? And I'm like, so I was coming from the school, the train stopped, I was trying to like I'm okay, do you understand? Okay, immediately all so do you understand? So those things also made me stronger in my Igbo today. Now imagine she encouraged me then.
Now super. But
now I just like, oh, I'm Maramo says sweet Igbo, like I'm just here. Okay, kwano, go to no. Mary. So she counted it there and then. I want to advise people, if possible, just go and spend time with them.
Okay, a lot of things.
Today is from my grandmother. A lot of things. If village is not safe, find a way to make it safe. Go. You will enjoy it. It's amazing. All the tunes.
Hey, Otoka. Mana tupu ma hapu weekend na.
Oh, Chim.
Chim,
guys.
Asina.
Hi.
Nwata na-agba egwu surugede ya mee gịnị? Ya mara na gịnị?
Surugede wo egwu ndị mmụọ.
Surugede bụ egwu ndị mmụọ.
Ha, enwetere m ya.
Kajikwa gozo.
Wait, this is a game now. Oh no! Am I failed the other one? No.
Gwa m agbọghara anọ.
Agbọghara anọ.
Agbọghọ. That is a young girl.
Agbọghọ,
Nwere ara anọ.
Nwere ara anọ. Hi. Who is the agbọghọ one?
Agbọghọ no.
Agbọghọ, where are you?
Someone.
Where are you?
She's sitting here with me.
Oh, you ara anọ.
Ara anọ.
Ngwano. I failed it. Let me give you my own. Yes.
Ngwano.
Yes.
Ngwano.
Asi ngwere niile makpara makpu.
Adago. Continue. Kuchekwa mwe.
Ngwere niile makpara makpu. Agaghị ama ka gịnị.
Agaghị ama nke amakpuru amakpu. Jesus.
So it is ngwere niile makpara afọ n'ala, like all the lizard makpara afọ n'ala. So you ga ama ke afọ saga or afọ nande right here.
But the answer to agbọghara no bụ ikwe.
Is what?
Ikwe.
Okay, ikwe ne je shi jollof. Chim. Chai. Okay. Asị ihe okenye nọ n'ala hụ.
Na nwata.
Guys, popular. No.
Ejigo you have
No. Hi. Hi. Oh, Jehovah.
Ask you, Jehovah.
Ask him, oh, Jehovah. Don't worry, I'm going to come prepared. You did not tell me this.
No.
You took me unaware. Me, are you single?
Me?
Yeah.
I am single.
You're single?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Hi.
I'm single.
Chai. Well, as Igbotic and as traditional as you are.
If we go near now, we the good men like us, we are always.
Can I wear you there? Which
I'm a good man.
Come on, share for.
Chai. When I go near now, us in a marble mad. Comment section.
May you are good or not?
We had a good time. Thank you so much for coming on the show.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah. Shout out to.
Did I just say thank you for having me?
For having you. Yes.
Hey!
Thank me for having me.
Thank you for hosting me. As
you people saw, I had her.
Oh my
God. Shout out to
but
Ebere.
It's fine.
Obviously.
Very,
very. Shout out to her for coming on the show today.
Thank you, Voice of the Ears. Thank you, Mayor.
Make sure to follow her on social media platforms and support her.
Support us.
Support all of us.
It's not a one-man movement. It's we are. Hi. So get the way more. I can't forget that thing, bro.
Omega for reminding you this.
Yes. But you go for answering you now.
We buy for each other now. That's why we are Igbo people.